kind of recognizing the tone that the fascia is in the body. And I was pulling my skin like this and realizing that it really doesn't take a lot of interaction between this hand and this environment for me to feel a little pull or a tug. That tone is what is the fascia, what is the connective tissue. And if you wrap your hand around your forearm and tug a little bit more strongly, you might sense like a wrapping around your forearm, maybe going even up into your pit, depending on not necessarily how strongly you tug, but rather which direction you're tugging in. So you could even try little twists and turns. I would like to differentiate the sensation of the tug as different from the touch of the skin. So the skin, the material of the skin, is really like a cloth wrapped around your body. But this tug, this tone that I'm talking about, that's not the facility of the skin. Really what we are touching here is dead cells. We don't really have access to the live cells of the skin, so they're just beneath. And then the first layer of fascia is just beneath that, and it carries your fatty cells, which is what is also isolating you from the cold in, for example, the winter or the cold lake. So this model is it's a model of I guess a concept or an idea called tensegrity, which is trying to what is that word? Metaphor. This should be a metaphor for the behavior of the connective tissue. So tensegrity in itself, as an idea, holds two ideas. The tension, one would be tension, and the other one would be integrity. For me personally, tension is a little bit too strong of a word. It carries this. So I often replace it with the word tone or tonality, a little bit like singing. It takes a little bit of an effort to sustain a tone without effort. Soon it's just breathing, really. So anyway, this is tensegrity, so I'll pass it on if you want to play with it a little bit. Engaging with gravity and levity. I don't know if you know that any gravity, which is the pull of the earth, the highest gravity or the strongest sensation of gravity we as humans might feel is the pull of the earth. Any direction that comes against that levity is sort of a, if I may say, a natural match, a countertone, and a little bit of that, or in a way poetically we could understand fascia and tensegrity as embodying that combination of gravity and levity. So there is that sort of even a contradiction, you might say. I invite you to, with this image of tensegrity, engage with your gaze, with your capacity to see. Here I would like to place a piece of information. Where I come from, there is a sense in seeing that is to do with direction head outwards. And there is an implication of me grabbing the thing that I want to see. There is an activity in that. I would like to invite us to rather engage with a more anatomical understanding of seeing, which is really light bouncing from the sun off the world, falling through the lens of the eye, through the tone of the eye, the clairvoyant liquid, and falling into the back of the eyeball, where different receptors will collect different types of information, send it to the back of your brain. And as the picture and the sound is coming in, take give yourself the opportunity to not only observe what is coming in, but also what that information that is coming in is producing in terms of reactions. So that might be of intellectual nature, spiritual, emotional, physical, any kind of capacity. I invite you to simply observe what goes on.
Thì là rồi chứ